Hello and welcome back to Meal Kit Reviews. Now I've got to say this, right, this is where my addiction to 511 first started. These are the original 511 cotton tactical pants. These were the first ones, to my knowledge, the first ones to ever be produced. Now when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I bought a pair of these in green together with a shirt years ago, and I'm going to throw a rough guess in, maybe 12 years ago, right, maybe a little bit longer than that. And I've got to say this, they lasted for years. Now I'm very heavy on my trousers, right, with the bits and pieces that I get up to, and those trousers, they just kept going and going and going. Right, they washed well, they didn't fade very much, they ironed beautifully, but they stayed smart looking while at the same time they stayed absolutely bomb proof. An incredible right garment. I've fallen madly in love with 511 since that time. The trousers, unfortunately, they got attacked by a dog, right, and they really was a little bit beyond repair, right, so they had to go, but that was only 18 months, 2 years ago, right, so you know they really did run the test of time. The shirt I still wear now, right, it's 12 years old. It's one of the videos that I've done a year or so ago, right, on that's on the channel if you want to go back and take a look at it, right, but very impressed. Right, well, let's just stop gabbling, right, and start having a look at what we got. 7 pockets in total, right. You've got your front ones, your back ones, your side legs, right, your knife pockets and so forth, right. We'll have a run through those in a minute. Attention to detail is one thing that has won it for 511 in my opinion, right, and also their build quality of everything that they produce. It's been noted by 511 that there were in fact 48 high stress points, right, in these trousers alone. So each one has been addressed with bar tacking, and it works. Right, you don't find things hanging off right after you've gone for a walk through the bushes and so forth, right? So, you know, I mean, really good and superb attention to detail, and this is why, you know, I keep going back. We'll start at the top at the front. Prim snaps. Now these, you've only got to listen to the noise it makes when you do it up and undo it to realise just how strong these actually are. YKK zipper. Every garment I've got from 511 has got YKK zippers. Right, an internal button so that if your prim snap does come undone, you've got another one on the inside, right, that's just protecting your modesty. Right, the zip, when it's up, and it's, I'm not sure what they call this type of zip, but when you have got the little flappy bit down, the zip won't undo. It'll only undo once you've lifted it up. Right, so again, a little bit of extra security there. Right, there's a serious side to that as well. So obviously, if you don't wear a belt and you rely on all of this to keep your trousers up, the last thing you want, just at that moment in time when you need all your clothing in the right place, to have your trousers around your ankles and you falling over. Good for the Keystone cops, but not for the rest of us. Right, now, pockets, really deep pockets. I mean, we're talking deep. Right, really good if you don't like spending money, because short arms and deep pockets makes for a good healthy bank balance. Right, on the back pockets are the same. They've got Velcro closure and they come right the way down as well. Right, on the, you got this covering here. Let me just grab a knife. So if you've got your knife and you keep it clipped in your pocket, you have that reinforcement around the edge of the pocket just to stop you from wearing it out that quickly. So with your flashlight, I tend to stick a flashlight in that place quite a lot. Sorry, and at the end of the day it just prevents it from wearing out. On the front of the left leg we have a pocket there. You can put a mobile phone in there. Some people keep a knife in there, maybe a flashlight. It's really down to you what you're going to stick in there. On the sides of the legs Right, you've got a generous size pocket, about A5 size. Right, you see it goes this sort of, right, the hand's quite stretched in there. You've also got a what do you call it, a bellows area there to allow a bit of expansion. Right, on the back, so you've got another leg pocket on the other side. On the right back pocket you have 511's tactical strap. As far as I'm aware, it's just so you can easily attach things to it you don't want to lose with carabiners and so forth. But if anybody knows any other reason for that, please let me know. It's just a little bit of interest right running there. Right, I've never actually seen 511 say that is what it's for. Right, so if anybody knows, please drop me a line and let me know. You'll easily run 50mm belts through the belt loops, and again they are everyone bar tacked in each corner, double stitched, right, you name it. Right, elasticated waist, right, you've got a good couple of inches give in each side. Washing instructions, cool wash, medium iron, right, and away you go. Right, simple as that. Right, they wash well, they iron well, right, these have been worn a number of times, right, washed and ironed, and here we are, right, showing you the insides. Now the one thing I love about these, I used to do an awful lot of open canoeing, Canadian canoeing. So you spend a lot of time on your knees, and the one thing that I found was my knees started to ache. You've got a hard floor to the canoe, right, you've got bony knees, right, bad mixture. On the inside of the front of the legs, you've got a pocket. Right, this is the inside, and there's the opening, and you've got the 511 neoprene knee pads. Now if you take a look, I've done a quick review on those a while ago, so if you have a look back through the channel, sorry, you will see that they are in there. One other little thing, these are pre-cut and buttonholed for cords around the base of the leg, right, just in case you hadn't noticed. One thing that annoys me when you go and buy tactical trousers that doesn't have that, and then I'm sitting there with a needle and thread, right, making them. It's nice to come across a company that actually realises that its users are going to want that, and they do it for them, right, you know, it's a nice touch. Right, the seat and the knees are all double material, right. These trousers, crikey, all you need to do is to stick a barrel out the, no, careful with that, stick a barrel and tracks on, then you've got yourself a tank. Right, no, they are, they really are very, very good and robust. And a D-ring on the bottom of the front right belt loop there, so you can attach your keys to it. Not a lot more I can say about them. If there's anything that you want to know, please feel free to drop me a line. I have found, well, I could talk about these trousers for years, right, because at the end of the day I've had them for years and I've worn them for years, and they are very, very robust, right, very robust. Chances are you probably won't get more robust than what you're looking at the moment, right, but one day somebody will prove me wrong, right, but I'd like to see it happen, because I say I know what I've put this particular type of trouser through, and I know how they've performed. But anyway, if you're new to Meal Kit Reviews, please subscribe. If you've got any questions, please drop me a line. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.